So look forward to our normal streams in the morning from 6 a.m. Eastern Time to 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday and Sunday. I'm probably going to switch things up on Saturday and Sunday. I'm putting my toe into the water with Elite Dangerous, so I'm probably going to be streaming that game for at least part of those streams, if not all of it, because it is a game that lends itself to situations where you have a couple hours to play. So just trying to switch things up in the channel, keep things fresh. We'll still be doing Battletech as always. That's my favorite game. It always has been. And you know, I've heard some concerning comments about how long this game will be viable on Windows given updates. So I'm a little nervous about that, but hopefully we will maintain the viability of this game. I'm confident that if there are some software issues, that hopefully the modding community will step in and come up with some workaround or solutions. It would be a real shame if Battletech went away. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing this morning? Please feel free to chime in the chat room. Tell us how you're doing, what you're up to, what's going on this weekend. If you have any questions about Battletech Advanced, if you have any questions about Battletech lore, certainly give me a holler. I'm working through the novels off screen right now. I like to reread them on a regular basis because it's kind of interesting. The Battletech novels, when they first came out, also any feedback on our stream, I'm showing that we might be unstable on Twitch, but OBS is saying that we're fine. So let me know how the stream is going as well. But I'm currently rereading through the novels that came out related to the FedCom Civil War. And it's good stuff, I gotta say. You know, the early Battletech novels, while they got us into the genre, let's take a hard target mission here, actually, hard target. The early Battletech novels were a little simplistic. They were not exactly written in a very complex manner, in my opinion. So, you know, definitely there was some stuff to be desired out of those early movies, or games, I should say. All right, so let's see. Let's take. Got a 4.5 skull mission, so let's take some firepower here. We'll take this Orion. Or you know what? I'm going to take the Crusader. Yeah, I'll take the Crusader. And then we'll, let's see, we'll take the Raven. We'll take the Wraith. And take just a little bit more long-range fire support in the Jaggermech here. Alright, let's come up with our pilots. It's a 4.5 skull, so we don't want to necessarily undercut ourselves as far as pilots. Take Floppy here in the Jaggermech. But I do want to mix in some lower level pilots and get them trained up. Let's see. We can take Serpentia in the Heliopis. take Sundance here in the Awesome. Just trying to level up some of our non-10s. We'll take Wolfbane's in the Crusader. We'll take Tricky in the Wraith. Take Sketchy in the Raven. Alright, I think it's be a pretty good balance of experience and training up some of our lower level pilots. It's really hard to get some of these much lower level pilots into the mix on a higher skull mission like this. They're viable in the 3.5 to 4 skull range, but when you're dealing with a 4.5 skull mission, especially assassinations, which can be tricky, I'm going to go with my better pilots. How's everybody doing today? Thanks for joining the stream. Tell us what you're doing this weekend. Yes, it is the weekend. I know sometimes it's hard to get excited about the weekend, but it is the weekend. So, it is what it is. So, I always talk to some people and they say their weekends have not changed at all, really due to COVID. And I know some people that actually get more depressed on the weekends because at least during the week, if they're working, they have work to keep themselves busy and distracted. Whereas on the weekends, they feel like they have too much free time. I can't relate to that. I love my weekends. Although how we spend our weekends are always interesting. I've spent more time doing home improvement projects than I've spent doing pretty much anything else on the weekends, except for maybe streaming.
Command interface initiated.
Oh, are we dropping right on one of our targets? Or are these reinforcements we're dropping on? Ooh. We're dropping right on top of reinforcements. Alright, so there's that Mackie, that's our target. And we literally dropped right on top of a convoy. We've got a catapult, a quick draw, and a thunderbolt here as reinforcements. You know, this might have been a situation where we should have, like, maybe when we were landing, we should have said, hey, there's some mechs there. Maybe we shouldn't land right here. But, you know, these are good and bad situations. When you drop, your hit percentages are naturally much lower. But if we can get some tags on a couple of these guys, we might actually get some quick kills here.
Affirmative.
Can we get a tag on this Thunderbolt? And bad hit percentages. Quick draw. Alright, we'll hit the quick draw here.
Go.
Alright, at least we got tags. Alright, this could be a quick mission.
Ready for orders.
But it could get nasty. So what we're going to do is we're going to do point blank range. Since we have a lock on this catapult, for example. Hit it as hard as we can.
This looks like a prime spot for an ambush.
Yeah, it is a prime spot for an ambush.
You don't want to get caught in a crossfire.
Oh boy. Alright, so that catapult went for the rear of our Heliopis.
Receiving you.
Alright, but we can go
Move order received.
for the rear of the catapult. So this is what happens when you get dropped right on top of an enemy, right? It's like, okay, we're just going to backstab each other
Go.
and see who survives the longest. Yep, see, he's going to backstab Raven. We're try to get around the rear of the Raven.
Taking minimal damage.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's hit the rear of the catapults here again. The catapults really the bad hit percentages here all across the board. Alright, probably best thing we could do is hit the catapult here. Good news is we have swarm missiles, so they might find some other targets. Looks like I hit myself
Another
just as
hit
much
like that and
as
you're
I hit the
toast.
catapult there.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
Yeah, we're gonna keep taking our shots at this catapult, see if we can get him down early. Could happen.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
This Atlas is literally point blank range here. Alright, save the Gauss rifle. This should be it for the catapult. No, it survived. No, but he ejected. Okay, so there we go.
Standing by.
Alright, so now our penalty for our drop penalty has now been reduced. So now we're really in a situation where we can take advantage of this close combat, get behind the enemy, try to get as many shots to the rear as we can. Now they're going to try to do the same thing. See, going after the rear of my Crusader there, but
Light damage, Commander.
yeah, I think our pilots could do a little bit more damage than their pilots. So, yeah, when you get dropped on top of the enemy, there's lots of pluses and minuses to it, but overall, usually it works out okay. Getting good hits on that Thunderbolt.
Yep.
Which is now the biggest threat. Alright, can we get into the rear of this Thunderbolt? Kinda. Alright, this could be a side shot. It's not quite the rear, but there should be some splash damage to the rear, so maybe we can finish Thunderbolt out. Not quite, but we do a lot of damage.
Got that taste.
I gotta be careful because this Jagger mech does not have a lot of armor.
Losing armor.
It's really
Don't you
just
know who
designed
I
to be a
am?
fire support platform. So, gotta be careful about that. That said, let's try to get the Jagger mech away from these guys just a little bit.
All weapons are go.
Well, enemy supporting forces are moving up to support the ambushers. Got a missile boat here who's gonna ding our armor. That's okay.
What can I do for you?
Why can't he get... Right, there we go. Alright.
Affirmative.
See if we can finish off this Thunderbolt here.
All weapons are go.
Armor's melting off.
I'm under heavy fire.
You're fine. I hate it when my pilots whine. I'm under heavy fire. You're fine. There's no need to be dramatic. Let's focus on killing the enemy. Let's do a precision strike to the rear of this. Quick draw.
Lighting them up.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Let's focus on finishing off this Thunderbolt here, hopefully. Heat is a bit of an issue. There we go.
Let's see if I'm still alive. I didn't see why
Really
these
surprised that
lasers
Thunderbolt
wouldn't work.
didn't go down there. Fortunately, we still got plenty of shots at his rear. He doesn't have a lot of armor
Firing a
left
full
in the
salvo.
rear. There we go. There's some good damage.
Reporting critical hits.
Awaiting orders. Wilco.
See if we can finish off this Thunderbolt here. At least keep him overheated. He's panicked. He should eject any second now.
Standing by. Acknowledged.
I'll try to save some missiles here. See if we can fire just enough to finish off this Thunderbolt, hopefully. There we go. There goes the Thunderbolt.
That one's gone.
Nice job, guys. 2 enemies down. Now we just have 2 quick draws to finish off quick.
Orders?
Ooh.
Ordnance received.
Alright, Jaggernaut can get in the rear of this quick draw. Let's do precision strikes to the rear.
All weapon systems locked down.
Ooh, lots of damage to that
Solid connection on that one.
center torso there.
I hear ya.
Doesn't look like we can get vision on those missile launching mechs, so we're gonna have to take a turn to wait. Let's do a swarm attack on this quick draw that's out by himself.
Yeah, critical hit.
Don't you know who I am? What's that?
Let's push our awesome down. I want to see if we can start getting
Heading that way.
some vision on these enemy vehicles that keep peppering us.
Lighting them up.
We're gonna knock down on that quick draw. Maybe an ejection? Yes, ejection. Nice.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Alright, yeah, let's have some fun. Let's have some mech punching fun.
The cream of the crop will rise to the top.
Good damage there. And there goes the quick draw. Good. Alright, reinforcements down.
Aye, aye.
Let's get back on the road to our primary target. Hopefully our Raven can get some vision from its vehicles. Not yet.
Receiving you.
Now, fortunately, the enemy vehicle should not have vision on us
Go, go, go.
because we destroyed the reinforcements. So hopefully we can get into range of these missile boats before they're pulling back. They're like, all right. See, I don't know how this vehicle is shooting at us when it doesn't have vision of us. And I know that because we don't have vision of
On my way.
them.
Double time.
And they don't have a sensor lock.
Commander?
It's kind of an odd quirk. Alright, let's push everybody forward. Hopefully our Wraith and our Raven can push forward
Waiting
and
for
give us
orders.
vision on some of these
Got it.
enemy support vehicles so we could take them out before we take too many rounds of missile fire. Because we still got a Mackie to take out when all things are said and done.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed. I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
Alright, Raven, can you get us some vision?
Copy that.
No vision yet.
Reporting.
Move everybody else up. It's going to take us around to get to the top of this cliff before we can start engaging these guys, unfortunately. Oh, he's moving up. So they're using the what looks like an LRM boat to move up and get vision on us. So
Understood.
the more our valuable support vehicles can
I'm ready
stay
for orders.
farther away. That's exactly what I would do.
Let's go.
I really can't wait until we get vehicles into this mod. Because I envision
Good to go.
a start where you start out mostly or all with vehicles. And then you have to build yourself up by using vehicles to take out mechs. And then you start with light mechs, medium mechs, heavy mechs, assaults, etc., etc. But starting out with vehicles, like imagine if you started out with just 4 APCs. Like that would
Heading
be
that way.
that would be a crazy start. Oh, landmines, man. Darn
I'm
landmines.
on the clock. What do you want?
We had problems with landmines last mission, and now looks like they're hitting us with inferno landmines that are just
Awaiting orders.
causing all kinds of trouble. Alright, let's push up with our Raven.
Confirmed.
Okay, we got a vehicle there. Oh, we got a straight up carrier here. So, we got plenty of precision strikes, so let's just use a precision strike. Carrier. That looked like an MRM carrier, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's see if we can avoid more landmines. Looks like we do. So let's try to remember that path so we don't have to deal with landmines again. Alright, there goes that missile carrier.
I'm here.
Let's
Roger.
push up. Ironically, I'm trying to push up through the areas where the landmines already went off.
Good to go.
It's usually a good strategy because those are inferno landmines. See, these are landmines that are generating heat. Alright,
What can I do for you?
maybe we won't go through that area again.
Moving fast.
More landmines. See, these landmines cause so much damage. It's worse than fighting a mech in many cases.
Huh?
Alright, awesome. Can you get... Our Wraith went this way, so hopefully no more
Heading that way.
landmines. Yes, okay, no more landmines. Good.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
I mean, landmines are part of the game, so what are you gonna do? But, you know, we're having a nice, smooth,
Commander?
easy mission, and the next thing I know, I've got landmines to deal with. Alright, we got 100. This is the assassination target over here. I'm gonna have the
Affirmative.
Raven try to take care of some of these. We've got a Parson tank. We've got a urban assault vehicle, so we'll hit the urban assault vehicle. These are some pretty serious vehicles that we have to burn through here. But with half of my heavy mechs already suffering from heavy damage from those mines, our lighter mechs are gonna have to carry some of the weight here.
Firing on target.
Orders.
Okay, the Crusaders,
Confirmed.
pretty good armor-wise, because it did not get hit by a mine. So it's going to do some heavy lifting as well. Jagger mech. Let's just get onto the
Full
rise.
speed. No target.
And then he could provide fire support. At least. Even though he's beat up pretty
Roger
bad. There we go. There goes the Galleon. Very nice. What's the Mackie gonna do?
I hear ya.
Mackie's being pretty conservative, which is actually great.
Double time.
Oh, more landmines. Alright, our Heliopis is not gonna move anymore. But he's in range. So what we can do is we could put a whole bunch of thunder ammunition on the Mackie,
Special delivery!
it'll either do damage immediately or it'll lock him
Primary
down
target is
with
taking
mines.
damage.
So he can't run away. Okay.
What's that?
Awesome. You're gonna move up and
Heading that
provide
way.
fire support. I think we should really focus on trying to get rid of these vehicles as quickly as we can. Then we can focus on the Mackie.
Lighting them up.
Good hits on that demolisher.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Atlas, you're gonna push up
Make
onto
some bad decisions at high
the
speed.
Mackie. After we try to finish off this demolisher, hopefully. Close.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Raven. Please finish off the demolisher.
On the move.
Let's do, I think I have multi-target now. We do not have multi-target.
Copy that.
Go after the demolisher. Alright, there we go. One more vehicle left.
Receiving you.
We'll have the Wraith focus on that. Actually, no. The Wraith... Change of plan. The Wraith is going to go work on
Good to go.
keeping the Mackie overheated. It's going to be the best use of the Wraith. If I can get a tag on the Mackie and try to raise up the heat on the Mackie.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Crusader. You go in support of wrapping up these vehicles.
Yeah, Commander.
Alright, Jaggermech. Okay. Let's do precision strike on Partisan.
Aye, aye.
Work through that armor.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, the Heliopis is not going to move. So what the Heliopis is going to do is we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to hit the Mackie with another round of thunder ammo.
Commencing
Really make it
alpha
hard for that Mackie to do anything. Trying to surround it with as much landmines as we can. Oh, of course it... Oh, no, it took damage. I was about to say, how did it get through that without taking damage?
Heading that way.
Let's keep working on this vehicle.
Lighting them up.
There goes the vehicle. Good.
I'm on the clock.
Alright,
What do
so
you
we
want?
can now focus on this Atlas, or the Mackie.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed. Let's see someone Well, I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
Let's have a Raven. Work
Here
on
we go.
circling around the rear of the Mackie and keeping the Mackie from trying to escape.
reporting.
Push up the Wraith.
Wilco.
Try to
Firing
overheat
full
it again.
salvo.
Don't understand why he's not...
Receiving.
The Mackie is not getting any additional heat from our plasma, which makes no sense.
Copy that.
I do not understand what's happening here.
Roger.
for orders. Move order received.
Alright, let's hit the Mackie again. Precision strike. Let's see if we can start whittling down one of the legs. It hits there.
Waiting for orders.
Say what you want about the Mackies, they have so much armor. Okay. Now down to Swarm. With RMs, which is fine. On a single isolated target, Swarms can be very dangerous.
Huh? Heading that way.
Alright, let's keep working on that leg if we can.
Lighting them up.
Good hits there.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it.
He is an issue. We got a leg. Knocked down.
I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
Alright, now's our opportunity to really hopefully take some headshots on this Mackie.
Awaiting orders.
Okay.
On my way.
Let's go for the head here.
Confirmed.
See, there's something that's causing him not to get
Copy that.
overheated. As you can see, he gets a spike of heat, but then it goes away. Jeez. Let's not shoot a bunch of missiles at him. I'm trying to do
What's up, boss?
surgical strikes here to
On my
try
way.
to get as much out of this thing as we can. So let's do a strike at the head here.
Giving him everything I got.
He's panicked.
Good to go.
I'm not going to shoot missiles at him because that will probably finish him off. We're trying to maximize damage here, so...
Heading that way.
Kind of risky here. Let's shoot for one of the arms. Ah, we took out the engine. Ah. One salvageable part. Oh, man.
Mission successful.
I hate that. It's a good opportunity to get some nice mech parts. Alright, got our awesome that needs some repairs. Our Jagger mech needs some repairs, and our Heliopist needs some repairs. Alright, so we'll take the Mackie part. And our PPC shotgun. I do like that weapon. Let's see what other components we have that could be useful. If there was a heatsink kit, I would definitely take that. Might have to take this core. I'm not seeing anything else that's too good to say no to. Take. Alright, so we're down to. Do we want a mech part? Yeah, I'll take a catapult part. I think we're close to building a catapult. Off the top of my head, I think we are close to getting a catapult, so let's see how that's going. So that was, you know, that would have been a flawless mission if it wasn't for those stupid landmines. Ugh. That's 2 streams in a row where landmines have driven me crazy. Everything, you're cruising along, everything's fine. And then the next thing you know, landmine. It's like, oh man, really? Really with the landmines? Alright, let's look at our pilots real quick.
Receiving you.
Orders?
Waiting for orders. What can I do for you?
I'm on the clock.
Ready for orders.
Waiting for orders. Receiving you.
Awaiting orders.
Sketchy here. Can get knife fighter or master technician. Master technician. I actually like knife fighter a lot better.
Yeah.
Alright, Sparkle. Let's get your guts up for when you come back in 29 days.
Commander?
And now Serpentia is a full 10 across the board.
Duncan Fisher here.
Sundance is now 10 all the way across the board.
Receiving you. Awaiting orders.
It would be cool if you could just make your, like, once you get your pilots to level 10, which would be like legendary in Battletech lore, if you could hire them out, that would be cool. Like, you could hire them out, and like every day or every month you get like a couple $1 million. Maybe for every 30 days that they're hired out, you get $5 million or something like that. And then you have the option every 30 days to recall them. I think that would be cool. Relatively minor repairs here. Okay. I'm gonna put the Jagermech, the Awesome, and the Heliopis ahead of the Charger because I use them more. And let's look at what else we have on this planet. We got a 3.5 skull. We should be able to handle that with the mechs that we have available. So we'll take the Atlas, the Crusader, we'll take a Orion for fire support. Let's take an Ion, just for the fun of it. I don't think we need 6. We don't need 7 mechs here, so let's just take 6, and let's actually get some of our lower level pilots in the mix here. So we have Ditch, we'll put him in the Crusader. We'll put Glam in the Orion. Just trying to level up some people while we have the chance. Murky in the Orion. Huh. That's it. We've got some other pilots that are lower level, but of course they're not available. So let's put Murky in the Orion. And we'll take Serpentia, or Murky in the Atlas and Serpentia in the Orion, because she has the missile bonuses. So let's put her in the missile boat. Alright, this should be a good opportunity for us to just level up some lower level missions, lower level pilots on a nice easy 3 skull mission, which means it'll be a disaster and it'll turn out to be a level 5 mission or something crazy like that. That's usually how it works. When I send my lower level pilots, it's like, oh, it's always a bad thing. Just waiting for this to load up, and then we will get to work.
Command interface initiated.
Let's get this over with so we can go swimming.
Alright, hopefully the Raven is not stuck. Alright, looks like we might be able to get off this cliff. Yes, alright, good. I was afraid the Raven was stuck on top of that cliff, which I hate when that happens. Alright, we got a quick draw. Doesn't look like we have turrets to deal with, which is nice. Looks like it's just a... Alright, so we have 2 lances we have to work through here. Let's see if we can get a tag on this archer. Good.
Waiting for orders.
Wraith. Let's push up with the Wraith. And see if we can get another tag on the archer, maybe increase his heat. Very nice.
Waiting on you, Commander.
The rest of us are stuck on the other side of this hill. What is up with this drop?
Got it.
This was a bad drop by Sim right here. Why drop half the lance on one side of the hill,
They've got a sensor lock on me.
the rest of the lance on the other side of the hill? Roughneck. Nothing too concerning so far. My guess would be we have to fight through these 2 lances, we capture the objective, and then there's at least one more lance that tries to take the base back from us.
Good to go.
Orion. let's see if you can't do some more damage to this archer here. Probably the biggest threat on the field
When I
right
shoot
now
you, you'll take it and like
is
it.
that archer.
What now?
Going as fast as I can.
Let's get our iron out here. It's got light gauzes, so we got a roughneck and a quick draw. So let's just go for quick draw here.
So.
Lots of shots. It's good because our pilot does not have the best gunnery. But the good news is that there's a target right behind him, so that soaked up some of the extra shots that were missed. Alright. This should be a pretty smooth operation here until we hit landmines. Arrow launcher. We gotta get that arrow launcher out of this party quickly.
Took a heavy.
Reporting heavy damage.
You're okay. I wouldn't call that heavy damage. You lost a little bit of armor. That is not heavy damage.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Raven, I need you to push up and figure out what is shooting arrow at us. Oh, it's the Heliopis, of course. Of course it is. Alright, let's target where that arrow launcher would be.
Firing all weapons.
Good to go.
Alright, Wraith, you're also going to push up on the
Double time.
Heliopis. See if we can't keep that arrow from firing. And of course, we missed both on both of the plasma shots. What is the luck? What is the luck
hear ya.
there, my friends?
Moving fast.
Let's see if we can finish off this archer. The hit percentages are not great here because we're taking our least experienced pilots.
Want some more? Huh?
Otherwise, that archer would probably be dead by now.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, Orion.
On my way.
You keep working on that
Got it.
Heliopis.
I'm here. Okay.
Alright, let's keep working on this archer.
Okay, you can cut it off now. I've been sensor locked. Damage looks light, Commander. I'm okay for now. on the armor, buddy.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
Acknowledged.
Alright, Atlas. Let's see if we can finish off this
Engaging.
Archer. Hanging around way too long.
Score the critical hit.
Standing by.
Alright, Raven. Let's keep working on Heliopus.
I'm still reading enemy contacts, Commander. You need to secure the area before you can proceed.
Yes, I'm well aware. There's still enemy contacts.
Give
Thank
him
you,
everything
Darius,
I've got.
for that useless information.
Waiting for orders.
Let's get in here close.
Right, Commander.
The Wraith and the Raven should be able to handle this Heliopus, especially if we keep overheating it.
Got it. Good to go.
Except the heat keeps going down after the
Got
strikes. I'm not sure what's up with that.
Special delivery.
Knock down that Archer. That Archer should be gone by now. It's really just the fact that we have our Tier C pilots out here as the reason that Archer is still alive.
They're shooting at me. I hear ya. Pedal to the metal.
Alright. Let's do some multi-target here.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
Come on, I want something to break off that Heliopus. Come on. There goes that Archer.
Should
Finally.
have run when you had the chance.
Finally.
Hey. Moving to position.
Alright, got good shots at this quick draw here. Don't really care about salvage on a quick draw, so let's just do center torso.
If you say so.
Good hits. Oh, here comes that arrow 4. Hopefully he didn't get a direct hit. That arrow 4 is the one weapon on here on the field right now that could
Yes,
really ruin my day.
Okay. Throttle up.
Let's keep hammering this. Quick draw.
Lock it on.
Nice hit on the center torso. Might finish this guy. A lot of center torso damage for the quick draw.
Reporting. Let's get this done.
Start
Moving
hitting
out.
the rear of this Heliopis.
Roger that.
Blackjack. Okay.
Damage minimal.
Good to go. Coordinates received.
We'll fire into the rear of
Targeting
the
enemy.
Heliopis again here. Heliopis has got a lot more armor than they normally do. I can tell.
System holding.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, let's finish off this quick draw here. Nothing like a boatload of SRMs to finish off a target. That's for sure.
Gotcha. Okay, that was bad. What can I do for you? Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Now, multi-target. Heliopis again. Running out of ammo here.
You get a headshot, and you get a headshot.
Finally, some structural. Oh, and we hit the ammo. Oh, the Heliopis. That's nice. That is really nice. That opens up a lot. That lets these two mechs then focus on other mechs, and it takes their most dangerous weapon off the field there. Thank you for joining our stream. We're using Battletech Advanced 7.3, which is the latest version of Battletech Advanced. Really appreciate you joining our stream. Tell us about your experience with Battletech. Do you play Battletech? Is it modded? Is it unmodded? Tell us what you like to play. Love to hear about what mod are you using? Yeah, we're using Battletech Advanced, which is the mod that we're using, Battletech Advanced. Hopefully that answers your question, because that's what we're using. So, not sure what you're saying there, but
Locking in target.
using the mod Battletech Advanced on the game Battletech. Hopefully that clarifies it.
Let's do this.
Battletech Advanced is, in my experience, the best mod out there for this game.
Double time. Let's go.
And I've played them all. They all have some pluses and minuses. I wish there was a way to take the best of all the mods and put them together, but obviously we can't do that.
Firing.
So hopefully that answered your questions, my friend.
Commander.
Alright, let's push the Raven
Roger that.
in on this Blackjack. Eventually we'll circle behind it
Copy that.
and hit its rear. Oh, Rotor King. These aggro mechs are always a lot scarier than they actually look. A lot scarier than they actually are. Kind of funny. Alright, Blackjack's going after the Atlas. I think the Atlas is going to win that fight most of the time.
Commander?
I don't care how good of a pilot he is. A Blackjack pilot is not going to do serious damage to
Sprinting.
an Atlas 9 times out of 10. Let's take the opportunity to hit this crab in the rear.
Targeting enemy backside.
And there goes the crab. Very nice.
That's a kill.
Very nice. He must have had 0 armor in the rear.
Waiting for orders.
Which is not uncommon for pirate builds. They always have the unexpected components to them.
Got it.
Let's work on this Loader King. Again, the hit percentages here are low because I'm using my level C pilots for this mission. Roughneck. What are you gonna do? Going after the Orion. Okay. Alright, you can do that.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's do some multi-target. Let's see if we can break up Primitive Hector. Okay, so the Hector is a brand new mech that was just added with the recent update to this mod. So that's cool. I haven't seen a Hector before because it's a new addition. We'll target the Blackjack and the Roughneck here.
Uh-huh.
Hoping I was going to hit some ammo there on the Blackjack. Did not happen. Hit some our Crusader.
I'm here.
Ion. Let's do... Yeah, let's hit the rear
Throttling
of
up.
this
For
Roughneck.
what it's worth.
Not the best hit percentages.
Targeting rear armor.
Good to go.
What's this Hector have on it? Nah, nothing too scary. Best hit percents are actually on the Loader King here.
Target confirmed.
Wouldn't tell it from the success on that salvo.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Really, more enemy reinforcements, huh? Okay. Alright, more salvage for me. Alright. Should be around before they're a factor. So let's
On my way. Double time.
work on the mechs that we have in front of us.
Confirmed.
Blackjack really
Come on,
wants
get
to
there.
tangle with our Atlas. Not really something that's going
Commander?
to be to his advantage. Alright. So should we give these mechs that are coming in a rabbit to chase, which means basically I give the Wraith the opportunity to flank behind these guys and keep them distracted. Let's see what we got. We got a Stalker, good salvage, Hunchback, Thunderbolt, and a Cataphracts. So let's do Precision Strike on Stalker. Go for one of the legs.
Roger that.
Taking minimal damage.
Good to go.
Alright, Crusader, let's get in the rear of this Loader King.
Affirmative.
Take advantage of our
Got it.
10% here, right in the rear of this Loader King.
Critical hit, Commander.
Oof, I thought that would finish off the Loader King, actually. We need to get rid of these the support lance so we can go after the reinforcements. They're definitely the much more dangerous mechs here. But we can't leave those mechs to our rear or they'll just tear us up. Never get
Commander?
flanked in this game. Never, 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 never. It's the worst thing you can do. By far.
Moving fast.
Nice and close on the rear of this roughneck here. It's a bit of a problem. Got some structural on the roughneck. Alright, we gotta save our armor for that next wave.
Armor holding.
Hey, oh boy, here we go.
Ion. Let's do a precision strike here into the rear of this Loader King. Should be enough to finish it off, hopefully. There we go, there goes the Loader King.
Mech destroyed.
See what the Stalker's gonna do. Looks like it's mostly a laser build on that Stalker. Not surprising, because it's a pirate.
I can't
Mech,
take much
so-
more of this.
It's always going to
Yes,
be
come
the
on.
unexpected. Alright, we're actually going to pull back
On my
our
way.
Atlas here, because we want to finish off this roughneck. And save some
Firing.
armor for the main event that's coming up.
Standing by.
Raven. Alright, Raven.
On the move.
You're gonna give these new mechs a distraction. Stay evasive and run around.
Waiting for orders.
Same thing with the Wraith here. Gonna stay evasive.
Affirmative.
Run around. Alright, and let's do a precision strike here on the Stalker. Now that we know it's an energy build, we're really trying to keep it
Here we go.
overheated. No luck there.
Good to go. Got it. Roger, Commander. Critical hit. All out of SRMs, Commander.
Ooh, structure.
Reporting internal damage.
Structure exposed on our Atlas. Not good. Gonna have to keep an eye on him.
Waiting for orders.
Don't want to go through the fire here. We're gonna keep going after that Atlas.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
What now?
So we need to counter that by pushing everybody else forward. Just finish off this
Target
roughneck.
lock on enemy's rear.
There we go. There goes the roughneck. Stalker can't do too much here. He's overheated. Oh, he shot a full salvo. Hopefully he's gonna shut down here. Let's see. Yep. Stalker
Good to go.
shut himself down. Alright, let's keep the Atlas in cover.
Acknowledged.
Alright, Raven, you need to stay evasive.
Here we go.
Keep the enemy worried about its flank. And get us a tag on that
Targeting
Thunderbolt.
for an alpha strike.
Nice.
Something important just got hit.
Commander?
Wraith. Let's do the same thing.
Right, Commander.
And let's keep that Stalker in a bad place.
Affirmative.
Oh, or take it out. We hit some ammo there. How many parts? How many parts? You're not going to tell me how many stalker parts I got? Nah.
Good to go.
Alright, that was nice though. Alright, let's push up. Let's push up on these Bush League mech warriors.
Right, Commander.
I don't like how this is going.
Oh, you're fine.
Commander,
Sometimes my pilots are
moving to position.
just complainers. It's like, dude, you relax, you're fine.
Here we go.
Alright. Looks like these guys have switched off of targeting our Atlas,
Damage
which is
minus.
good.
Yes, Commander.
Let's push forward
On
with
my way.
Ion.
Commander.
Atlas, you're gonna stay in cover.
Roger that.
Since they seem to keep going, seem to like going after you. I can speak occasionally.
On it.
Alright, some structural on that Hector. The Hector can't stay in here too
Everything
long.
you've got.
It's too light of a mech to brawl with an Atlas. Alright, let's get
Affirmative.
our Raven into the rear of this Thunderbolt.
Affirmative.
Not much armor
Really
left in that
hating that
location.
Blackjack. He needs to go down.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, let's get the Thunderbolt. Wraith in the rear of the Thunderbolt here.
Roger, Commander. I've got the shot.
Overheat it. Very nice. Some structural on our Ion. Yes, that mech is a Hector, which was just released as part of the update 7.3 on this mod. The Hector's it's an interesting mech. Unfortunately, we've kind of gotten to the point where it doesn't really have a lot of value because a regular Hector might not be so bad, but this is a primitive Hector,
Firing on
so
target.
it just doesn't have a lot of firepower for its tonnage. 2 large lasers is not going to get it done for that much tonnage. Now, of course, it's a primitive, so when we face a real
Waiting
Hector,
for orders.
we'll see if it's a different story.
On my way. Roger that.
Oh. Bad hit on our ion there.
I'm hit.
I know, you're hit. You'll survive.
That hit hard.
Right.
I
lost
promise
a
you'll
weapon.
survive. Oh, down to 3 light PPCs, huh?
Moving
Alright.
to position.
I was on the verge of retiring the ion anyways, so. Here, why don't you shoot at the guy who shot at you?
Target.
Just, it'll make you feel better. Ouch. Ouch. Structural on her Orion.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Standing by.
Alright, we need to push up with the Atlas now. I'm tired of messing around with you guys.
Roger that. Target confirmed. No retreat.
Commander.
Alright. Keep working on this Thunderbolt.
Firing a full salvo.
Engine critical on our Atlas.
Reporting.
Alright.
Critical hit.
Okay. That blackjack is a real pain in my backside. See if we can be a pain in the Thunderbolt's backside. This thing is close to going down. Let's do precision strike here.
Right, Commander.
So it's a Thunderbolt.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander. Good to go.
Crusader. Let's get into the rear of
Double
this
time.
blackjack just to try to finish it off.
Roger, Commander. I've got the shot.
There we go. There goes the blackjack. Good.
Yikes! That hit hard. Commander? Right, Commander.
Let's try to get this Hector on the ground. That would be a nice start. There we go. There goes a leg on Hector. That Cataphract is
Coming
overheated.
around the side.
Oh, it's going to shut down here. That Cataphract is going to shut down, I'm telling you.
Okay, that was bad.
Yep. Yep, I hope it was
Standing
worth it.
by.
I hope it was worth it,
If you say so.
Cataphract, because you're shut down.
Here we go.
Let's do this.
Alright, Atlas, you're overheating. What can we shoot? What can we shoot? Can we shoot the Gauss? Yeah, we can shoot the Gauss.
Taking the shot.
I thought that would finish the Hector.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Raven. Let's push down on this Cataphract while it's overheated. Start hitting its rear.
Firm.
Wraith, same thing. Hit the cataphract in the
Moving
rear. We're out of plasma.
Targeting enemy backside.
Ooh, good hits though. Good hits though.
Waiting for orders.
Crusader.
Affirmative.
Let's kick this Hector while it's down. There we go, he ejected. Four parts for the Hector. Alright, now we just have a shutdown cataphract to finish off and a hunchback.
Moving full speed.
The ion anyways, so might as well keep him in there.
Receiving you.
Locked on target.
Oh, you're kidding. 2 misses? Oh, that was horrible.
Oh, yeah. It's on.
Alright, Raven.
Move order confirmed.
Ideal if you could finish off this cataphract here.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
There we go, there goes the cataphract.
Waiting for orders. Got it.
Alright,
Got it.
it's all of us against one hunchback now. You think he would just power down.
Good to go.
In lore, that's what would happen. This guy's surrounded, outnumbered, outgunned. In lore, he would probably just power down and call it a day. Because it's a bad situation for him.
Waiting for orders. On my way.
Especially since he's overheated as well.
Right here. I'll try. Locking target.
Waiting for orders.
Target acquired.
Alright, let's
It is go
we don't
time.
have to be fancy here. Just finish off this hunchback.
Firing a full salvo.
Good to go. Right, Commander. Affirmative.
Oh, of course. Of course, he had to get in a cheap shot on one of our mechs. Oh, before we finish him off.
Commander,
You jerk.
moving to position.
You jerk. That was a real jerky thing to do. I hope we kill you now. I was willing to take your surrender, but now he ejected. Alright, we're gonna have some repairs. That's for sure. Gonna have to rebuild the Orion and the Ion.
Mission successful.
But, you know, it was 16 against 6. So, what are you going to do? 16 against 6, you're going to take some damage. So, that's the way it goes. On that note, we're actually going to end the video here. I'll be doing some repairs off camera. And just again, a program reminder, I will be back tomorrow morning and Sunday morning, either playing Battletech or Elite Dangerous, or perhaps playing a little bit of both. So we'll talk to you then. Please remember to give us a follow. If you give us a follow, you're